Hi. So I thought I decided to share with you guys some kind of interesting information, but then again it just depends on your preference. What this video is going to specifically be about is just about Ash's Pokemon and the amounts they caught and the Pokemon they trade, let go, and my thoughts on his training or whatever overall until now in the current season of Black and White. Ash's current team is kind of interesting. I mean, within the episodes of the anime currently aired so far, between the Japanese version and the English dub version, Ash's catching rate has gone up. I'm quite sure that his catching rate has actually gone up since the season, because previous seasons he only caught very few and didn't really have much to do within the whole anime or season. So this particular season I think he actually caught the most. Nevertheless, he actually did catch quite a bunch of Pokemon within the whole season of past series, from season 1 all the way to season 14. So his current team consists of Pikachu, Tranquil, Oshawott, Tepig, Snivy, Scraggy, Swadloon, Puppertoad, and Regola. Now, two of his Pokemon is actually evolved. One of them was Pidove and the other one was Swaddle. To me, I don't really understand why. Some of his Pokemon evolve so quickly and some of them doesn't seem to evolve at all. Or even they actually have the exact level to actually evolve within the anime. But then again, in the anime I don't think it has a specific level. It just how it actually perceives, or the creators created a when or in which particular episode they actually evolve. With that said, the amount of Pokemon he actually has with Professor Oak is quite interesting. And here's why. Because within the first few seasons, he caught a bunch of Tauros, and that's accumulated over 30 Tauroses, and I'm pretty amazed by that. The other Pokemon they actually kept with Professor Oak were Bulbasaur, Kingler, Muk, Tauros, as I previously mentioned, Snorlax, Heracross, Bayleaf, Quilava, Totodile, Noctowl, Dolphin, Swallow, Sceptile, Corphish, Torkoal, Glalie, Staraptor, Terrata. I can't pronounce that name very well because I haven't specifically focused towards that Pokemon. But then again, I think it's pronounced Torterra. Yeah, Torterra. Infernape and Buizel and Gibble. Those are the specific Pokemon he actually left with Professor Oak. The Pokemon that he has in training, and he actually just gave it off to someone else or to help him train, are Primeape, Charizard, and Squirtle. But then again, I don't really understand why Squirtle actually decided to, instead of staying with Professor Oak, he decided to let him keep in training with some other trainer, I think. If I'm wrong, please let me know within the comment section below. The one Pokemon that is, to this day, within the whole anime series which has a known status, and we have no idea what's going on with this particular Pokemon, and that is Gliscor. Gliscor we've seen very few times within the whole anime. That's between Diamond Pearl and the Sinnoh victories. The Pokemon that he actually released are Butterfree, Pidgeot, and Lapras. Pidgeot, I don't know why he actually let go. It's like he evolved and then let go. To me, it's like, what the fuck? Why did he decide to like let him free? Butterfree I can understand because it's a found a mate, a female one. Lapras I kind of understand because it's kind of left with the other herd of Laprases. The Pokemon that he traded away were Ampicom and Raticate. And I remember one episode, I think it's on board with St. Anne, when Ash traded one of his Pokemon for a Rattata. Or am I wrong? I'm not entirely sure whether he traded for Eradicate or he received Eradicate traded with a different Pokemon. If anybody remembers the specific Pokemon they actually traded away for Eradicate, please let me know. I'm quite interested in that. Ampicom he traded with Dawn, I think? Yeah, I think it was Dawn. Yeah. The one single Pokemon that I've found kind of interesting and he actually given away was Beedrill. Now, don't get me wrong, Beedrill is a okay Pokemon. He's a pain in the ass in the anime, but I never found out why he'd given away Beedrill. That is something else to discuss within the comment section below. And here's the amount of Pokemon that he actually did not caught and actually sing or like messed around with within the particular episode. And they are Haunter, Lavatar, Rapidash, Porygon, Weezing, Meowth, Arbok, and Hoot. Now, I don't really understand why some of the Pokemon that he has never catch are the ones which are very simple, but yet he doesn't catch a Meowth or a Haunter when he actually approaches it. But then again, he might actually got scared of Haunter, but because Haunter is an actual ghost type. Here are the list of Pokemon that he actually temporarily like owned or been borrowed, I should say. And it is Misty Staryu, Misty Starduck, Misty Seaking, and Hitmonlee, Raichu, Spoink, Mantike, and Cottatine, which he temporarily had. I think Cottatine, yeah, Cottatine is in black and white, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, that's the particular Pokemon that he found because he was trying to impress a female Cottatine. So yeah, that particular episode was kind of interesting, but it is kind of like a rehash of the Butterfree episode. And here are the few Pokemon from Electric Tail only. I have no idea what is meant by electric tail only. If anybody actually understands what it is, please let me know as well. And there are Pharaoh, Oddish, Slowpoke, and Mankey. Now those are the Pokemon that he caught, left with Professor Oak, and announced that it is left to train, given away, which I don't really understand why. My overall thoughts of Ash is neutral at the moment, because to me, from whenever I see Ash and he talks, I sometimes wonder, is he really 10? I mean, like, it's been over like 14 seasons, and God, is he really still 10 freaking years old? It's like he's been 10 years old since the first season, and to every Pokemon fans out there, to their knowledge, Ash technically should be older than 10. Let's say around the age of 20. Because, like, if we put this into a technical, like, stack of what age Ash should be by this season, it should be around the 20s. Because it's been 10 years. 10 freaking years, and he's, like, lost a bunch of battles, and he went to the Pokemon League, won a few matches, came third or fourth. He won the Battle Frontier, and he got offered to be a Battle Frontier brain, and he declined it. And I'm like, why? You could become like a Pokemon master by that point. It's like, yeah, that is actually all my opinions on this. I don't really have much of a, I don't have much of a grudge against the voice actors or the specific way that they actually interpret Ash. Ash originally is a squeaky motherfucker. Sorry about my tongue, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts of Ash's Pokemon, or his current status in becoming a Pokemon Master, or like why he kept some of the Pokemon and why he released some other Pokemon. No. I still can't delete.